It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Dima, I'm a piano music. So guys, as we know, Brother Takeoff had a funeral a few days ago, and some startling news has come out the last few days regarding a split between Brother Takeoff's mother's side of the family and the father's side of the family, if you will. And of course, many of us as African-American men, as black men, understand this so much so that it is really hurtful to many black men. And that is for the fact that allegedly Takeoff's father wanted to be in his life, and Takeoff was told many bad things about his father, which as a young man deterred him from having any relationship from his father's side of the family. So Takeoff has other brothers and other sisters that some of them, it was their first time seeing him in years in the casket. All right. Now, there also seem to be some issues happening at the funeral. But I want to play a clip from True T TV. She explained it very well. I'll play her rendition of what she found, and then I'll come back.
That is why we're here, because his father's side of the family is speaking out in regards to the relationship they had with him, really the relationship that they couldn't have with him. They're making allegations that Takeoff's mom, Tatiana, would not allow Takeoff to see that side of the family. So they're pretty much setting the record straight in regards to the dad's side of the family and the mom's side of the family. They're speaking their truth on that. Now, we as outsiders looking in, we know Takeoff to be raised with his mother, Tatiana, which is Quavo's older sister. So him and Quavo grew up literally like brothers, very close, very tight-knit family. So it's just such a tragedy that something like this had to happen. From what we've seen, from what Takeoff has talked about, is his mother he was raised with, as well as his two siblings, his younger brother that goes by Lingo, and his younger sister, Heaven. Now, there is this story and perception kind of surrounding Takeoff's father that he left when Takeoff was a young child and pretty much was not actively involved in the child's life, forcing him to be raised with his mother alone. Now, obviously, there's two sides to every story, and Takeoff's family, his siblings on his dad's side, again, they're speaking out, speaking their truth in regards to Takeoff's mother's side of the family and how that affected their relationship with him growing up. Now, moving forward in this video, when I refer to Takeoff's siblings, I'm solely going to be referring to Takeoff's dad's side of the family. I'm not referring to his mother's kids, solely speaking on his father's children. Now, his brother took to his Twitter to express how he felt in regards to Takeoff's death. It kind of started there, and over time, you can tell things just started brewing for him because he started responding to people, setting the record straight. Now, their sister, on the other hand, Kendra, she kind of took a lighter approach to the situation in regards to her brother Takeoff. She made a post on her Instagram saying her goodbyes to her brother. She said, "I seen my brother today for the first time in years. I got to see him in person, not just on a screen. Never in a million years did I think our meeting up was going to go like this, or be for a reason anywhere near this. He looked beautiful. He didn't look different. He looked like Kirschnick. I'm so blessed to have known him the way I did. He's in the best place to be, and I'll see him again. I love him so much. He'll continue to be an inspiration to me. I'm so incredibly proud of him and happy he got to show the world who he was and is." Now, not only did Kendra express herself on Instagram, his younger brothers as well took to their Instagram, and one in particular was not too happy about the situation. He said so many words. It was beautiful. "Your mom, grandma, and Quavo should be ashamed. I pray for y'all family. I hope y'all learn the path of righteousness." He said, "I wanted to be just like you. For the first time seeing you today in like 9 or 10 years. Crazy how time flies. I hope you see me down here. I'm just trying to make it day by day and be happy. It's so much I could say. I'm so angry, man. Gun violence. I didn't get to rekindle stuff with you because of a gun. I'm so sorry this happened to you, Kier." Now, y'all, he didn't stop there. He also decided to go on his Instagram and say, "You know what? My family been humble on this for 10 years. I'm going to tell the truth, though. I ain't letting that wickedness slide." Now, you guys, before we proceed, let me know what you guys think so far about this situation. Honestly, who are we to judge and who are we to tell somebody how to mourn, how to grieve? But what do you guys think about the way he's going about it? Obviously, they probably feel like they have the short end of the stick because they'll never see their brother again. And they've already lost enough time with him while he was here on this earth. But I think with him going about attacking his mom's side of the family is not productive. It's not going to solve anything. But let's get into what he had to say about that side of the family. So you can see his Twitter, AY3K, underscore AY3K. He was responding to a lot of people's comments that were obviously probably not trolling him, but they're just outsiders looking in. But he felt the need to respond. In particular, he said, "Funny, you don't even know the situation. Bitter baby mama who wouldn't let a man see his child because he don't want to be with her anymore and decided to turn him against his father. They should talk about it. You know how long we've been silenced and humble? I don't expect you to understand." So y'all, he's claiming that Takeoff's mom, Tatiana, purposefully kept Takeoff from that side of the family because Takeoff's father did not want to be with her.
So now I want to talk about this because this is very, important to me, because a lot of times what we do in Black America is we love to sit back and big up, single parents and single parent homes and, single moms are the best and all of this. And you know what? I'm so over that sort of lingo. I really don't care. Do you? All right. If that's what you feel is best, do you? Right. But here's my issues. Is you guys never think about what happened to kids when somebody lies about their parents, and you have people pushing back. His brothers and sisters on his father's side is pushing back on social media because the lingo has been out there talking like, hey, his dad was a deadbeat. And you hear his kids saying that, no, that's not true. Our father is not a deadbeat. Our father wanted to be in Takeoff's life, but their wicked ass family told lies on him and kept him from having a relationship with us. So obviously they were already mad. And as you can hear, they were silent about it for many years. Now remember, the father hasn't said anything. And that's one thing that is expected. Okay, when you are a Black man and your baby mama is making lies on you, you're not supposed to really say anything about that. It's supposed to just be okay. You know what I'm saying? And people are supposed to be able to treat you any kind of goddamn way that they want to, as long as they want to, rather. And it's supposed to be, and you're supposed to be cool with it. How dare you not have an issue with the fact that somebody is mistreating you, right? And clearly what you hear is the people saying that, listen, our father, Takeoff's father, didn't want to be with his mother and she's mad. She's bitter about that. And, I think about that because, in Black America, this is all too common, right? This is very common. And here's what I would like to say. There are so many instances of young Black men who don't get a chance to deal with their father because some issues the mother had. And again, what does it create? It creates division between the father and the son. And what happens is a lot of times, you don't get to really see these young Black men. In all actuality, a lot of times they're babied. They don't have the ability to be valuable to women, to be valuable to the community or anything. The reason why they're never valuable to people like that is because, they've never been taught. And then also they have a problem with working very well with other Black men. We don't talk about that. A Black man who has an issue with his dad will also have an issue with Black men. One of the reasons why I feel like personally, I have pretty good time working with brothers because of my grandfather. I seen him working with other Black men when I was a kid. So for me, this is not new, but I do see that Black men who have some feel of abandonment from their father, they have a hard time respecting other brothers. And what I will say for parents, when you want to make selfish decisions, and I like I said, I don't know how true this is, but according to them, that's what they're saying. Remember that you always have the child involved in this. Okay, there's somebody else involved in it because instead of you. All right, and in case I know some brothers out there won't take care of the kid if they not with their baby mama. I know that case happens also, but your selfishness, you're playing with somebody's life and it's not right, and then nobody expects that this young man is going to die. And so now that he's died and, people are upset. They can't even celebrate his life because you have people who are just disgruntled, people who are pissed off, you know? And I understand it because hell, I would feel that way, right? I would definitely feel pissed off, you know, especially if, you know, I was trying to have a relationship with my brother or somebody like that. And then all of a sudden, you know, I couldn't have a relationship with him based on the fact that, you know, my mama lied or somebody else's mama lied. I would be pissed off too. And in the black community, we got to really learn to not use our kids against, you know, each other because other groups are not doing that. And it's wrong. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. All right. And so I hope that, you know, this can somehow be resolved post his death. But it seems like his father's side of the family is tired of getting stepped on and tired of getting ridiculed. And they got something to say about it. And but guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.